Hey, it's Nancy Laura here. How you doing today? I want to talk to you today about unleashing your superpowers for greater passion, purpose, and profits. Do you have what it takes to unleash your superpowers? Superman is not the only one that has them. You have the power within yourself to do great, great things. In fact, you're capable of things that you probably would consider bizarre or even maybe supernatural. Your mind is a vast, largely unexplained source of energy and power. Your thoughts are more powerful than you give them credit for. Because we don't understand how these powers work and what these powers are most beneficial to us, people just ignore them. In so doing, we limit ourselves and our successes in life. I'm going to reveal here how you can tap into these superpowers and take advantage of them to make drastic improvements in your life, okay? So hang in there with me. You may want to blow this off as just a bunch of crazy ideas, but let me reveal to you that many successful people have believed in these powers and used them to create incredible fortunes and successes. If you just look at the facts, it'll make more sense. Look at people like Andrew Carnegie and uh, the Rockefellers, people like that. I mean, they've tapped into their superpowers for a very long time. Norman Vincent Peale wrote about it too in several books. These powers have been written about for centuries. They've been researched and acknowledged by very notable people. They're mentioned in most of the classic wisdom literature. They exist whether you're willing to admit it and use it to your benefit or not. So, and if you don't, then you're missing out and depriving yourself on the very most that you can get out of your life. There's so many examples of people that have simply learned how to unleash their superpowers. It's astonishing. And you can too. A couple of the modern day people examples are Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Bob Proctor, Richard Branson, just to name a few. In the book The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles wrote a 99-page book. He wrote it in 1910, and he states that by simply thinking in a certain way, you can do you whatever your heart desires. But there's a catch, all right? Now he says, there is no labor from which most people shrink as they do from that of sustained and consecutive thought. It is the hardest work in the world. That means that for you to be consistent is going to certainly bring you what you want. And if you're not consistent, then it's not going to. And that's all that you have to do. But sometimes it's the hardest thing in the world to do. To think what you want to think is to think truth, regardless of appearances. And that's all about embracing yourself, embracing the goodness that is in you. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your personal talents are your superpowers. And so many of us discount what we're good at, thinking that it's nothing special, including myself for a very long time. In the book, The New Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, he urges people to discover the truth about yourself and to aim to find the real self. What does this mean? It means that if you're living your life in the shadows of someone else's dream and building their dream while ignoring yours, you're going to be dying a slow, painful death, and not only denying yourself of personal truth, but denying the rest of the world the greatness that you could be bringing to others and benefiting from. In other words, by embracing what you're good at without judgment is a great example of unleashing your superpowers. Dr. Joe Dispenza wrote a book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One. I kind of like that title. It's a little catchy. He dips into the area of quantum physics. He talks about how to unmemorize an emotion that has become a part of your personality and then to recondition your body to a new way of thinking. Our thoughts can make or break us. I mean, that is the cold, hard truth. All the reading in the world cannot replace your negative thoughts, but by reading and implementing new strategies to stop your old thinking patterns and adopt new ways of thinking, it can make more of an impact than you might realize. So what is it that will unleash the superpowers of your mind? It's belief. You don't have to believe, or actually you have to believe without a doubt in the deepest recesses of your heart and your mind that you can and will fulfill your desires. You have to believe it so deeply that it creates a level of intensity in your thinking so that your desire becomes a burning obsession. To be able to visualize and emotionalize it vividly is the key. It basically has to consume you. You have to believe at every level where you know that you can overcome any obstacles that you might come across. Then, for that, you will pay any price. You will give and do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. When you believe like this, you will unleash your superpowers of the mind and you will alter reality. Can you imagine how much better you will feel when you embrace this form of personal development? It's important to feed your mind daily with as many positive thoughts as you can. Inspirational stories can play a huge factor in positioning yourself for success too. So, I have so much more on this subject. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my blog post at www.nancylore.com. I'm always writing about mindset and inspirational ideas and things to do. And hook into what I've got going on. Got a lot of positive things. And you too can unleash your superpower. Thanks for checking in. I'll talk to you soon. And remember, you are wonderful beyond comparison. Have a great day.